I want to start with this. We've all heard these terms, right? Do the dropshipping, I don't know, create an AI SaaS tool, invest in S&P 500, follow your passion, start a business, invest in real estate. And we've all heard these statements that these things can lead you to build a wealth and be rich in life. And while I agree most of these things can actually build a wealth for you, but at the same time, when we read these, we keep missing the point. And I see it with a lot of people around me in a lot of places, especially social media, in a lot of, people groups, communities. And the idea is that we live in the world where everything is glorified based on events. Someone bought a really nice car, someone bought a really nice watch, someone bought a huge mansion. So all these kind of events that we are keep glorifying. And literally no one shares a decade before all these happen. I can give you a small example from my life that if you've checked my life 10 years ago, literally, you would be surprised at how bad places I was living and sleeping. And if you go back to even 15 years back, you would literally see a whole different picture. It was even worse than that. So I know and I understand how situations can be really, really bad. But the situation doesn't matter, and it never mattered. What matters is what lies in here, what you can do. Situation can always be bad or can always be in your favor. It shouldn't change the way you should act. Now, there's a key thing that you should understand. There's no elevator to success. Everyone has to take stairs. Every single person. You might think that a lot of people are rich because they inherit the money from their parents, but I can guarantee you that majority percentage of the rich people are literally self-made. They come from nothing. Because of this mentality that we have, that's why most of the dreams stays as a dream. You know what best they can say that is that you go to a graveyard and just literally stand in front of it and you think about how many people that lies in that graveyard had dreams, had ideas. What nobody tells you is when you have a dream, you have to work very hard to achieve it, especially when you don't feel like. Now, literally achieving your dreams, chasing them is hard, I can tell you. It is very hard. You have to do so much mental sacrifices along the way that it's gonna seem impossible that your life can turn around from this point. If you stay consistent enough, you will get to those dreams one day. And I can tell you one thing that there is a really only one difference between successful people and people who stays the same. And it is not the talent, it's not being genius. It's not born with rich family. It is not luck. It is being as consistent so that you fail so many times that you don't even know how many times you failed. But you keep consistent